This is Dee Dee, and I want you to like and subscribe. Grow my channel. I'm gonna help support you if you're trying to grow your channel. Help me grow my channel, and by liking and subscribing, that button up there, and also push the plus button so anytime I'm updating a new videos, you'll be the first to know. Yay! So definitely help me grow my channel. And hey, I want to welcome everybody back to my Apple Dumb Cake podcast. This is a new series. We're going to start just picking stuff out the dump cake. I forgot my mixing bowl, but I remember to bring a mixing bowl going forward. So, how's everybody's evening or your morning or your afternoon? Depends on what time you're watching this channel. My name is Dee Dee. I will be your host for tonight. And one of the things I wanted to talk about that I heard over the weekend, never heard about it, but now I have. Well, no, I ain't gonna say I never heard about it. I heard it one time before, but I wanted to come in and see what you all think about it. So if you heard of this term before, it's called a pick me. Once I looked it up about a pick me, I'm gonna leave more information. You can pause the channel and read more. Well, anyway, it's called a pick me. And so when I heard it this weekend, I said, let me kind of take a closer dive because I heard it before, but I never really looked into it. So this time I looked into it. Lo and behold, all these years I've been a pick me. Didn't know I was a pick me. So I done came to a conclusion, either you know a pick me, you've been a pick me, or you've been around pick me's. Or you were a pick me, once again, you were a pick me. But a pick me is, when I think of pick me, I'm thinking about like when we were in high school, oh, pick me, pick me, pick me. But that's what we're pretty much saying. But usually a pick me want the male attention and a pick me guy want the female attention. So that's what a pick me was. So I want to come in here and do a quick story time about how I became a pick me and how it has lasted through all my journeys of my relationship. And I didn't even know I was a pick me. But now I know, that old saying, once you know better, you do better. It's time for me to do better. And I am taking the time to heal, to be whole, to love the Lord, and not to no longer be a pick me. But my first time ever thinking about it, when I had to do some soul searching, my first time that I became a pick me, I was in my early 20s, and I'm gonna say his name is Todd. His name was Todd, and everywhere Todd would go, just so happened I just be there too. As Todd was at the car wash, my car needed to be washed too. If Todd went out to this club, oh, I didn't know you was gonna be at the club. I'm at the club too. And you know what? One thing about Todd, he used to like to smell good. So guess what? I like to smell good. So I used to go out. And remember that Avon? And I don't know if you remember Haiku. Honey, I was a Haiku queen. If anybody still sell Avon, I think I still like Haiku. I haven't smelled it in years. Literally, it's been years since I wore Haiku. But I remember that I used to love me some Haiku. But anyway, and so it started out in my early 20s. I don't even think I was even, when I say early, this is before 25. So just so happened everywhere Ty went, I was there as well. And then I was a pick me. You know, every girl that wanted to dance with Ty, I made sure that I was right there in front of his face because Ty used to like to stay on the dance floor. And just so happened, I too did like to stay on the dance floor at that time. And I would just so happen to walk past. I learned all his favorite steps. So I stood back, watched him for a little bit. and not stalkerish, but I used to watch him and make sure he seen me no matter what I had on, no matter what I was doing. That was, I made sure Todd would pick me to go out there on the dance floor. And then so I'm sweating and hot. And now that I think about it, I think he probably bought me something to drink one time, but not too many times. But he really wasn't into me like I was into him. And I didn't even realize that from that point on, I dug myself in a rabbit hole with, I'm not going to say all my relationships, but most of my relationships, I was the pick me girl. And I wasn't mean or bully. I just tried to outdo, out fancy, outrun, outdress, out smell good, no matter that person I was with at that time. I tried to make sure I stood out over everyone. And I did not know that it was a thing. Like I stated, that I didn't even know I was a pick me. Had I never heard that term again, we wouldn't be having these conversations. So right now, for me, I'm just doing some self-reflecting, self-thinking, giving God the glory, because one thing, and then my last relationship, I didn't realize it. I kind of fell back into that lean back. I started leaning back right into that pick me. And I'm thinking, I did it again. So the takeaway that I'm just trying to say, that sometimes you don't think you're that girl that's saying pick me, or that woman or that male that's saying pick me, where you're trying to get chosen and not let it happen naturally. You're trying to outstand, outshine, out be cute, out just do everything where you're trying to get all their attention. If you're doing that, you're in the pick me category. So, my thing is not to let yourself, not to you choose to picking, let just God work on you. And when it's come your time, He's gonna pick the person that He want to have for you. Because we all know it's His timing, don't have nothing to do with our timing. But if I just wanted to come on here and just do a quick chit chat about a pick me, and how we, what they say, once we know better, we can do better. All right, this is Dee Dee. Once again, I'm your host of the Caramel Dub Cake channel, and keep joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.